For question 1, I noticed that after being released from the magic, Demetrius started to love Helena. It seems that Demetrius went against his mind because he used to love Hermia, but actually Helena was Demetrius' original love. That Helena once said in a monologue that Demetrius used to promise Helena that he was hers, but the hell-like oath melts away when he saw Hermia. For question 2, the first value I noticed is that the law was concerned a lot in Athens, that the law did not safeguard everyone's interest. In this play, Hermia loved Lysander and refused to marry Demetrius, which was against the law. So Hermia's father once told her that either her or Lysander would be killed according to the law provided in the case. The second value I found is that the perspective of this play, like God did not have superiority over humans. Oberon was the king of fairy, and he would like to regulate humans' love with the flower juice. Also, he acknowledged his mistakes afterwards and finally released all the magics. Since A Midsummer Night's Dream is a comedy which asks the god to have this comedic characteristic to reinforce the essential of this play. For question 3, I highlighted a sentence in the play, a tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, a very tragic mirth, merry and tragical, tedious and brief, which is said by Theseus to describe the play at his wedding. Why did the Duke use two pairs of opposite words? And did this play within the play have further meanings? Through internet, I found that this love story, which ended up as a tragedy with the death of Pyramus, originated from the metamorphosis. I suppose that the contradictory words merry and tedious was used to describe the whole play, while brief tragedy is used for this short play. The combination of short tragedy and a long comedy is what Shakespeare indicated as our life. For question 4, the two female characters had different approaches to love than the male ones. Hermia had to break the law and go against her father, but she is brave enough to persist in her love. Also, when facing Lysander's betrayal and Helena's misunderstanding, she still kept a high self-esteem. On the other hand, Helena had a crazy obsession with Demetrius that she almost lost herself. Compared to the girls' consistent love, both boys had changed their hearts in effect of the Jews, which might suggest that male prefer reason and reality, while female focus on emotion in the case of love. In Shakespeare's time, the two female characters were performed by male actors. I think well-trained actors have the ability to act both male and female characters, so Shakespeare's audience would probably enjoy the play. Also, makeups could largely help cover the physical facial feature of a man. The latter two questions, did Oberon really release Demetrius' magic? And what made Theseus finally agree the marriage of Hermia and Lysander?